Morning everybody, just leaving Marble Spring Camp, making our way over the James River today into Glasgow for a bit of resupply. It's about 7.5 miles away. Glad we stopped earlier than we planned to last night so we could have a full night's sleep and not be so rushed in the evening. Feeling very toasty in my new sleeping bag. Seems to be working out really well, worth the hefty price tag. Did a couple of interviews last night with some other hikers and saw a video from Pirate and Stormy of the shelter that we stayed in the previous night of a big black rat snake living in the rafters of the shelter where we were staying. Their video shows the snake in the daytime just cruising around the roof, up and down the poles, probably looking for mice. So I found that a bit disconcerting. I think I had in the back of my mind they probably lived in shelters, but didn't really like the confirmation. So I think I'll be trying to stay in my tent wherever possible from now on. Coming down the mountain, and there's this nice little stream and campsite. Haven't seen one of these for a while. That's actually got water in it. Rocky, rocky. Oh man. Another sneaky view of the James River from up here. Pretty yellow flowers. Making our way down to Matt's Creek. Pretty amazed there's water in it. And the shelter's just up behind there. Very pretty. Still following along this creek. There's some really pretty swimming spots. This one's even got a little beach. Just following along the James River. A big cliff. James River footbridge. So we got to the James River Bridge. We wanted to hitch into Glasgow to get some lunch and some resupply, but unfortunately no luck. So we've just been sitting by the roadside having a little rest and some food, and now we'll hit the trail again. And finally, after 3 months, I have spotted a woodpecker in a tree at work. Still climbing. Whatever people try to tell you, don't believe them when they say Virginia's flat. The difference, I think, between these climbs and some of the earlier ones, the novelty's worn off a bit, and kind of expected big climbs through Georgia. And you could see the peaks because there was no tree cover. But now you're kind of climbing up these hills and not seeing where you're going, or being able to see down below until you get a sneaky peek of view, like behind me. And plus now it's summer, so it's a lot warmer, so it takes a lot more out of you energy-wise. Yeah, and the distance between water, so having to climb up 10, well, not climb, but go 10 miles, including this big up section, by carrying water from down below adds another 2.5 kilos to your pack weight. After lunch, we've been climbing up since the level of the river. And yeah, not even halfway up yet. So I'm grateful every time I see a switchback. But a lot of them have been very steep, not sort of a gradual incline like some of them can be. There's another peak of the river down below. And the hill keeps going up there. Even the ground is so dry on this side of the mountain. So I made it to the first viewpoint, and thankfully it's well worth it. Just climbed up from that river. Yep. One more climb to go. Well, at 6 p.m. we're still walking and we've got one hill left to climb. So we're fearing that it is to the top of that one. Keep looking around, hoping that there's some other hill, or mountain, whatever you want to call it. But I think it is that one. There's been a lot of up today. Oh, thank goodness there's the summit. I'm absolutely done like a duck's dinner. Feeling quite high up here. Horizon! Woohoo! So in my haste to get to the summit, I missed this little memorial for little Odie, who died in 1891. Ah, we've made it to Punchbowl Shelter, thank goodness. Another long day. There's a bit of a pond over there. Looks like some flat tent spots. Look forward to going into Lexington tomorrow